If you watched our last video, you saw that a lot of the time I recommend a personal Chapter 7 for somebody who has just had a business that didn't go well. First, let's talk about what that means for your business. I recommend you shut your business down. That's the secret. That's the key here. Your business is not going to survive. It has too much debt. It does not have enough assets. So you shut the business down. And if there's collateral that you provided to your creditors, they get it back. And if they feel like suing a business that's been shut down, dissolved, wound up, that doesn't get them anywhere because the business has no assets left and you have filed a personal Chapter 7 bankruptcy. What about all that hard work? What about all that effort I put in? I know, that's the hard part. But keep in mind, they might take the things, they might take the trucks or the tools, the whatever, but they can't take everything that you learned when you were running that business. And everything that you learned when you were running that business, you can take with you and start your next business. And it's going to do so much better because you learned so many things running that first business. So you leave behind all the baggage, the debts, the bad memories, and you take with you the knowledge of everything that you can do better next time. And if you want to start a new business, it's going to go so much better. All right, but how do we get you there? Chapter 7, that's for people who work at Walmart, right? Not just for people who work at Walmart. So, strictly speaking, Chapter 7 has two things that we look at when we evaluate someone for Chapter 7. What has their income been the last 6 months? And what is their income right now? Okay, if you have a failed business, your income right now is not good, okay? It just isn't. On top of that, if your business has been failing for a little while, your last 6 months of income probably isn't good either. Sometimes that's not the case, though. Sometimes there was a sudden tragic end to your business. You got sued because of a car accident. You got sued because something quickly went wrong. And your last 6 months' income actually wasn't that bad, but it's terrible now. There is a super cool trick. Get this. The means test that looks at the last 6 months of your income does not apply if the majority of your debts are business related. And that's why we're talking to you, Mr. or Mrs. Business Owner, because when your business went south and the majority of your debts are from your business, we don't need to look at your last 6 months of income and profit. What we're really focusing on is what happened today and are you abusing the bankruptcy process? So this makes it a lot more complicated than somebody who works at Walmart. More complicated, but it's still the same tool. We use the Chapter 7 bankruptcy to eliminate all of your personal debts, and we eliminate all those debts that came with you because of the personal guarantees from your business. So now, after a short 3.5-month journey, you exit the Chapter 7 with a bankruptcy discharge of all your personal guarantees and all your debts, and you keep all your regular stuff like you would in a 7. You're going to keep your home, your car, your clothes. All the regular exemptions apply. The business you left behind, that one failed. But now you have the knowledge to start a brand new business without all the debts that ruined the last one. So that's what we recommend here. Again, most clients, every client needs a consultation. Every situation's a little different. But for most people, your business is failing. Don't pay hundreds of thousands of dollars of legal fees in Chapter 11. Don't try and do Chapter 13. It's not the right fit. Do a Chapter 7. It's going to be complicated. It's going to be more difficult for the lawyers, but it's the right move and it'll get you the right outcome in the end so that you can have a clean break and a fresh start.